Hello, it is Trish from Unwrite the Rules. If you're watching this video, it means you've made it to day 3 of the Procrastination Busting Challenge. So congratulations! Now at this point, people usually fall into one of two camps. Firstly, there's those who have done so well, like so much better than they could ever have expected. You are surprised at how much you got done. You're surprised you managed to find any time at all to do this work. 3 days ago, you didn't even know you'd be doing this challenge. And look at how much you've done. You're feeling amazed. You're like, yes, I'm so glad I did this. I had no idea it would be this easy. If I did, I would have done it ages ago. That might be half of you. The other half are in the complete opposite end of the spectrum. You signed up for the challenge in good faith, really wanting to get your project done, determined to make it happen, but it hasn't quite worked out the way you planned. Maybe you didn't get a chance to do as much as you wanted on Friday, so you said you would start and catch up on Saturday. Then Saturday you did some work, but you didn't make as much progress as you thought. Maybe you got stuck on something and went away to clear your head and never came back to it. So no matter which of these two camps you fall into, you might both be facing a similar issue right now. And that issue is wanting to just skip it, like give it a rest, run away, have quit, that's it. If you've done a lot of work and you've been surprised at how much you've got done, you might be patting yourself on the back and saying, wow, who knew? I didn't know I could do that. I'm awesome. I think I'll take the day off. And on the other hand, if you feel like you haven't got much done, you might be telling yourself that, I won't get it finished today. What's the point? What's the point of even working on it? I'm not going to get it done. Don't have enough time. Let's go off and do something fun. So neither of those attitudes are very helpful. I'm sure you've heard it said that the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is that successful people do what they need to do, keep going, even when they don't feel like it. And that's not an easy thing. I don't want to make it sound like it is. Like if you don't feel like doing something, it's really hard to make yourself do it. So that's what this video is about today. I just want to give you a little exercise to help you focus. If you're tempted to give it a rest, to quit, or to just let it go, to tell yourself that the challenge didn't mean anything, it doesn't really count because you hadn't planned it for 3 weeks in advance. If that sounds like something you want to do, I'd like to share with you this exercise to help you focus. So the way to do it is to focus on your why. What do I mean by that? Well, there are two ways to go. You can focus on the why of the project. Why did you choose this project? What is so important about it? Why is it so important to you that it be finished? Think about that. Think about what it will be like when it's finished. Will you be feeling pride? Will you be feeling relief? What will it give you? Really focus on the why behind the project. If the project itself isn't that special or doesn't really hold a big pull for you, maybe you chose it, like me, maybe you chose it because it's something that you've been stuck on, that you've been procrastinating. Maybe you have to do it, or even that you want to do it, but the reason you picked it is because it's been there in the back of your head for so long. Procrastination is absolutely the worst. It means that, you're never free. There's constantly something back there. You're constantly telling yourself that you should be doing this instead of whatever you're doing. Even if you have some time free to enjoy, a part of you is saying, I should be using this time to do the thing. It's arguing with yourself. You're feeling guilty that you're not doing it, and you're feeling bad, and it's just a whole heavy range of negative self-chatter that just doesn't stop and won't stop until either one of two things happens. Either you decide not to do it, just decide, this is it. It's not, the reason I'm not doing it, there's a reason that I'm procrastinating. It's not important enough, or I don't want to do it. I'm going to stop doing it, and then you stop worrying about it. And that is amazing. But the other option, which I'm guessing is the one you've taken if you've chosen this project for the challenge, is just get it done. Like once it's done, all that disappears. And for either of these whys, whichever one works for you, you can think about it like speak out your why, what does it mean? But I really want you to feel it. So we'll take just a few seconds now to really feel what it will be like once that project's completed. So take a deep breath in and imagine, close your eyes if you like, imagine what it will feel like when your project is done. What does it look like? What does the end result look like? What do you have? What do you have in front of you? What do you have completed? And how does that feel? Really feel inside how amazing that is. If it's procrastination, if it's a procrastination project, imagine how much lighter you'll feel. It's finally done. It's finally off your plate. It's off your list. It's completed. You don't ever have to beat yourself up about it again. It's done. So if you can really feel those feelings, really feel the relief, and let that pull you through this last little teeny stretch. There's only one day of the challenge left. You're nearly there. And focus on the feelings, focus on your why to pull yourself through, and the rewards at the end, they'll be great. All those feelings that you just felt are waiting for you just at the end of less than 24 hours. Stay focused, keep at it. It's the last day, and yeah, can't wait to hear how you're going.